Oh, here, let me show you this. This is something
Oh,
that I've been meaning to share with you guys. Now, I don't know if you know, but I'm
oh, what
kind of
the
a
hell is
comic book
that?
fan. Oh, it's something in a bag. Hang on.
Oh, all right.
I'm kind of a
Bananas?
comic book.
Bananas?
It's
It's
bananas.
bananas from
No,
the
no bananas.
tree.
Just drop the bananas. I'll let you know when the bananas are ready.
Oh,
Haven't even
dude.
planted the bananas. Haven't even planted.
Good Lord.
I'm kind of a comic book fan, and I guess growing up, my uncle was as well, and so we got to talking about Marvel comics, and he said, well, when I was a youngster, 7-Eleven was selling Slurpees in collectible Marvel cups, and I was like,
I
oh,
remember that.
that's pretty cool. And the next time I see him, he pulls out this giant plastic bag, and he starts unwrapping cup after cup that he has saved since 1975.
Get out
Wow.
of town. Dude, that's cool.
So here's like a Captain Marvel cup. Here's a thing,
Thing.
Wow.
and all these are like, let's see, that's 75, 75. Yeah, so it was just really, he just like keeps pulling one after the other out. Angel from X-Men is in there.
Dude, I totally remember that because I was like a freshman in high school.
Rider.
Wow, look at
I don't
that.
know who Knight
Wait,
Rider.
is that who's Knight Rider?
Yeah,
For
I
a second,
don't-
I thought that was Ghost
It's,
Rider. I was
it's
like,
David Hasselhoff. What do you mean?
Let's see. On the back it says, "Let those who follow the path of evil beware, for he who rides the night wind pursues them.
Wow.
When I don my glowing garb, criminals believe me to be truly a spirit, but it is only Carter Slade beneath the mask of the Knight Rider." Yeah, I'd never heard of him. I'm
I've
sure
never
he
heard of
probably
him
had
either.
a really well-selling book in 1975. But
Yeah,
that
all
was
3
it.
issues.
Yeah. So let's see.
Wow, that's a nice little collection, dude, for free.
The Invisible Girl from Fantastic.
Wait a minute. Now that's false advertising because I can
I
totally
clearly see it, right? I know. I
What
should
kind of
send it
crock
back.
is that?
Oh, and Mr. Fantastic there. You got
Oh.
Mr.
cool.
Fantastic.
That's nice.
And the last one, oh, my favorite, Uatu the Watcher. Yeah.
The Watcher. I've never even heard of a
He
Watcher.
lives on the moon, and he watches America and the world. And
And does what?
he's the guy. He just collects all knowledge of the world. He's one of the Watchers, and that's all they do. They just watch. He also was the main narrative tie-in, I guess, for the What If series. You know, like
That's how I remember. I was trying to pin him. I was like, how do I know him? How do I know him? I remember the What If series,
Oh,
right?
yeah, he's always standing there being like, "What if the Punisher
Yeah.
didn't?" You know, whatever. So. Oh wait,
And they look like they're in good condition too.
they
Yeah.
are, except for some of them because he used them to paint. He would like put paint in them and
Oh.
stuff. So some
So
of
they're
them
not
are
But the
mint.
outside seems pretty.
One of them
You
has
know,
like
like
a-
the
bug in it. So, but yeah, the outsides. Yeah, I mean they're in great condition. He said that he had, in fact, the full collection of them, but where he stored them, I guess mice got to them and like gnawed half of them to
What?
pieces. Yeah,
wait,
just
wait,
like
wait. When
shredded
do
them.
mice start eating hard plastic?
they eat
When
anything.
when they need bedding, I guess.
I've
So-
never heard of a mouse eating hard plastic. Like I could see
Right.
like chewing apart a bag or something
Right.
like that, but I didn't know they get like crazy.
Yeah, he said that half of them were just like eaten straight through, and he had to just throw them out because they were just worthless. As
So what
even
are you
as
gonna do with
cups,
them?
just worthless.
What are you going to do with them? You going to build a shelf and put them on the wall or something?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stack them up, especially some of the nicer ones. I have to look into it because I think some of them. I was doing a little bit of research on them when I first got them, and some of them were actually based on artwork or used artwork from Jack Kirby, which is a huge name in comics if you know
Wow.
anything about comic books, and I think the Thing might be one of them.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. It's just so weird to think that like, well, he bought these before I was born, you know?
Oh, dude. Now you're
I'm
making
sorry.
me feel
Sorry,
really,
man.
really old right now. Because
Sorry,
I
man.
remember going to 7-Eleven and actually buying
Right.
Slurpees with those cups
with these cups.
way back in the day.
Had you hung on to them for
I
35
don't know.
years,
How was I gonna know?
you would be able to sell them on eBay for upwards of $5 a piece.
Well, I got a good start coming because this is a collectible Dickie's barbecue cup
Dickie's barbecue.
from last week.
Right. So do you just add 35 years to that, and it's probably going to be worth
Yeah.
something.
The funny part is I'll probably just throw it on the floor and it'll be there for 35 years.
Right.
So that works out all right.
Put a toe in it, and then you could.
There you go.
Then you could start your own drink.
Exactly. Exactly.